Mambo VB guys, I am Willie Inca and welcome to East Africa Got Talent episode 5 recap. What's up guys, each week I've been bringing you great recaps of the previous episode of East Africa Got Talent from episode 1 to episode 4, and today is episode 5. We made it to 5, yo. And if you haven't watched the previous recap, episode 3 and 4, I actually did it with a friend. I was collaborating with a friend. His name is Hilux Lanogwa. And if you remember episode 4, if you have watched it, or if you haven't, please go watch it. We were wearing our graduation gowns because we were graduating, and we actually did. I'm officially back in Tanzania, he's in Kenya. But the other good news is that Hilux is actually going to the New York Film Academy. I am super happy and proud of him because he deserved it, and I'm sure he's gonna do amazing stuff. He's an amazing cinematographer, he's really passionate, and what I like about him is always smiling, he's always happy, and is such a fun person to hang around with. Now let's jump to episode 5. Episode 5, things are getting hotter and hotter and crazier, and actually episode 5 is, let's say, the second last, because episode 6 will be the last episode before it starts going live. I can't wait for it to go live because I would like to watch it live. And this East African Got Talent, there's a lot of talents this season, and this episode, it's crazy. What I like about this episode, there's a lot of stuff going on. Just the funniest thing about this episode is that the third golden buzzer by Makeda Do from Rwanda, as she is finally giving it out. But I feel like that person really did deserve it, but she believes in her, and yeah, maybe she could do some stuff. Apart from that, there's a lot of interesting stuff. What I like about this episode, it's versatile, and Tanzania came through again. What up to Tanzanians, and well done to the people who auditioned in this episode, and I'm sure you're gonna like it. Now the first performance is actually from a violinist, if that's how they're called, from Uganda, who is playing a violin. I like his charm, he's really great. Speaking of family, we have a family from Rwanda, young kids doing gospel hip hop. They are actually from Rwanda, but I guess the person who was writing the titles or the names of the group said they're from Uganda, so that's a bit of a mistake. Now this is one of the interesting things, and I'm really glad we have a platform like East Africa Got Talent to show talents like this. These girls are from Machako school, and Machako is like a county in Nairobi, and they're actually deaf, so they can't hear. But they could, this guy said, the translator said that they could hear it through their hearts. So they were playing a traditional drum, and they could hear music through their hearts. It's really amazing. Another dance was Ngabo Elvis, who is a contortionist from Rwanda. This guy it's something about Rwandese. There's a lot of contortionists. This is the second contortionist in the show from Rwanda. Talk about girl power and being sexy and savvy. These ladies are from Nairobi, Kenya, and they're called Classy Cats. One of the things that Africans are known to do is dance, especially women are known to move their body, the hips, and the booty. This time in this episode, we had a twerker. Talk about great art, and I'm really proud that this guy is from Tanzania. Daniel from Dodoma, Tanzania, gave us a really interesting type of work of art where he just put glue on the paper. I don't know what he did, but he made, at the end of the day, he made a Charlie Chaplin face on that canvas. Another performance was an acrobat from Tanzania. KDP dance group from Kigali, Rwanda gave us another performance, and these guys were really entertaining. What I like about this performance mostly is because they were able to channel the Rwandese type of dance and brought a cool urban modern twist to it, and these guys were actually having fun. Another scary and really daring performance was from these guys who were doing head balancing from Kigali, Rwanda. Their biggest dream is to actually have a big circus in Rwanda. So all the best. If you win East Africa Got Talent, your dream might come true. Now this was the most interesting part of the show, when Makeda Do gave the golden buzzer to a girl from Rwanda. I think maybe because they're from the same country, but she did amazing at the beginning with her performance, but later on she actually slipped and she really lost. After that golden buzzer, this was my reaction, like conceive it.
How did we come from ZZZ to gold, just like that?
Speaking of another performance with this dance group called Best Hard Crew from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, where I really like their costume and they brought a lot of energy to the performance. It seems this season of East Africa Got Talent has a lot of dance group. It's really a tough competition. So all the best to Best Hard Crew from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. They started singing lyrics that God, when you help me, nisaidia neno pole kama Tanzania, niyo pole kama Tanzania. These guys are actually Kenyan. They're called the 97th, if that's how it's pronounced or whatever. And these guys are actually vocalists. One is playing guitar, the others were just vocalists. They are really, their singing is really angelic, I would say. These guys are really talented, and I like their lyrics of the song because they're talking about being humble and just being disciplined, because it's basically gospel. But what I like mostly is that they said that I should be humble and obedient like Tanzanians. So Tanzanians, what up? We are humble and obedient. The last performance of the episode were these guys called the DNA. These guys have the same DNA literally, like saying, because their performance, they were actually well synced and they were pretty funny and scary. They were like makeup was like a Joker, and they were really giving us a good performance. I liked the performance, every bit of it, and it was fun. I see you. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you remember to subscribe, comment, like, share this video, and tell your friends about it. And if you haven't watched the full episode of East Africa Got Talent, please go to the official YouTube channel and watch the full-length episode. And I'm sure you like the performance. I'd like to hear your comment on episode 5. What do you think? I was pretty. This episode is an average for me because I really liked the previous episode because it was emotional. But this one had some interesting stuff like the Death Girls and the guys in 97, the Hip Hop Family, the head balancing. It was pretty interesting. I am still shocked by the golden buzzer, so I do not know who Gaetano is going to give the golden buzzer, because I think that's what's coming on episode 6, the final golden buzzer, which is going to be the 4th from Gaetano Kagwa. So I do not know what Gaetano is going to give. But yeah, thank you so much. Bye guys, and be sure to watch episode 6 and my previous recap of the show, which I've been doing, so please watch them back. And episode 6, obviously I'm going to give you another recap before the show starts going live, because it's going to start going live soon. The last episode, episode 6, and then that's when we start going live. I'm super excited and I'm super proud of East Africa Got Talent. They're doing an amazing job in showcasing Africa's talent, and I believe this is the best platform. If you have talent and you want to show it to the world, this is the platform for you. So hope hopefully maybe next year you should really make an effort to go audition, because I'm really loving the talent that I'm seeing. East Africa is really blessed. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda, and we have so much to show, and I feel like we're gifted, we're naturally talented as Africans, and we just needed a platform. And thank you so much to the people behind East Africa Got Talent. The crew is doing an amazing job. I'm loving the production. I'm really loving everything I'm seeing on the show. They're really past my expectation for the show. So special thanks also to Clouds TV, Clouds Media Group by Joseph Kuzaga, which is Tanzanian, by the way. And apart from that, it's just an amazing show, and I really think you should really watch the episodes. They're actually airing in different TV stations across East Africa. In Kenya, Citizen. In Tanzania, it's Clouds TV. In Uganda, I feel like it's this channel. I do not want to mention a name that I don't know. It's this one. And for Rwanda, it's basically this one. So yeah, please watch it, and also you can watch it on the YouTube channel. That is East Africa Got Talent. Every Sunday the new episode is out, and obviously I'll be doing a reaction when it's out. So bye guys, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'd like to hear a comment on this episode. What was your favorite performance? My favorite performance for this episode were the Machakos girls, because they taught me something new, and I saw a different kind of talent, because listening to music and dancing through music through your heart. You don't need to hear it, but your heart can feel it and hear it. Bye guys, see ya.